How's it going, everyone? Nick here, and today we're going to talk about Legacies, Season 4, Episode 12, titled Not All Those Who Wander Are Lost. Wander, not wonder. I promise I can read. Probably. Anyway, you know what? Let's start with Alaric, um, Ted, and Landon. Jeez, I forgot Ted's name. No, actually, I forgot Landon's name. Anyway, they are about to make a deal. 3 souls for 3 wishes. So, Landon's wish. One wish each. Landon's wish is to go back. To send them all back to life. They make it back. Ted and Landon are alive. They're found in the graveyard, and they go to the school. There they find out that Alaric isn't dead, which is why didn't come back. He's in a coma. And then they find out that Lizzie's a heretic, Josie has fled the school, and Hope has her humanity turned off. Anyway, they both go to visit Alaric in the hospital, where the Fairman comes in and yeets their souls back into limbo, where they find Alaric beating down on the Jinn. Great. So they're like, no, look, we gotta like think of what we're gonna do. Alaric uses the second wish. He wishes for the return of the Necromancer, but that so his powers can only bring back Landon and Alaric, and that the Necromancer's wish would be null and void if he wishes for anything but peace. Now, after the Necromancer fully returns, Landon explains to the Necromancer, he's like, you'll never get what you want. He's like, no, if you want to torture us really bad, you just send us back. The Necromancer's like, yeah, I'll send Alaric back, but not you, Landon. Petty as shit. Um, and so he sends Alaric back. And him and Landon are having drinks where Landon's like, I just want to go back and help those I love, but I'm still helping people by staying here. And the Necromancer's like, I will make your life in limbo hell. Okay. Now, Aurora is at a diner going through many a book at speed because of the inspiration, which is slowly leaving her. Anyway, she threatens a bartender lady, and then not Hope. Well, no, Lizzie. Lizzie comes in and is like, "Excuse my friend." Now, of course, Aurora's like, "If you're gonna kill me, just do it." Blah blah blah. Like, okay. Lizzie's like, "I'm bad at murder, but as a distraction." And then Hope snaps Aurora's neck, and they proceed to torture Aurora. By taking off her daylight ring and exposing her to the sun, and Hope wants to recreate Papa Tunde's blade, as she does with like a mechanical contraption type thing. It's actually really gross. Now, while Hope is doing this, Lizzie managed to get all the information needed from Aurora by pretending to be Tristan, sort of. Because as we know, Aurora is not fully there. This episode it makes you feel for Aurora a lot, which is something the originals failed at. Um, because the originals only shows Aurora as just some psychopath. Uh, well, this it kind of makes Aurora seem and feel very human, which is good. And oh my lord, I'm about to cry just talking about this. Um, Hope walks in at the end of the conversation between Lizzie and Aurora with her little magic contraption, and against Lizzie's wishes, she shoves it into Aurora's chest, like in her shoulder, like right here, and they silence Aurora because the whimpering is getting to be a bit much. And Hope makes the decision after a conversation with Lizzie that she is going to force Lizzie to kill Aurora. Lizzie is fighting back because Hope is using the Sire Bond to do this. And Lizzie's fighting back and manages to break the Sire Bond. She does it and stabs Aurora in her other shoulder. Aurora tells her, if you're gonna kill me, don't miss. Um, when Hope pulls out the stake, Lizzie snaps Hope's neck and frees Aurora. They then head back to the diner and they have a conversation where Lizzie mentions the similarities between the two of them and how they could use the gods to go back in time to then fix what was broken, essentially, to or to at least go back to before things were broken. Um, as we know from the Flash, for those who keep up with all the videos, messing with time can sometimes create a paradox. Well, from Flash and Legends, actually. When you mess with time, time fights back. I don't know if this is where the show's gonna go, but it's interesting to see that two characters that are very similar in many ways are now working together, like proper working together. The last scene of the episode is Hope pulling a Damon Salvatore, sort of. Instead of lying down, Hope is just standing, and when uh, when Hope is asked by the dude if she's okay, she seems to be expressing some emotion. Um, I don't know if this is more like a more of the hate is an emotion. Hope, you are definitely feeling something. Obviously, since Hope hates Aurora and whatnot. Anyway, or if it's just another act, right? Well, we've seen Hope act like she has her humanity back, but then not have it back. It's a, it's a strange one. It's a strange one. Anyway, she proceeds to kill the dude and she walks away right past the border to Mystic Falls, Virginia. Hope has returned home. Um, this is this is interesting. Now, um, Alaric wakes up, of course, in the hospital, and he tells Wade, "We need to get everyone together because we need to figure out what's going on." Uh, this episode is very much I'm of two minds on it. We got Alaric back, but Hope still has humanity off. Landon is still dead, and Ted has returned to being the necromancer. I don't know what to feel about this episode. It was a good episode. Objectively, it's a good episode. It's just more of a like, what are my thoughts on it? I'm conflicted. That's my thoughts. I'm very much conflicted. There's some good sides. We see we see that Aurora, even after 1,000 years, still has some humanity left. Having humanity means you can be redeemed, and y'all know me. I'm all about them redemption arcs. Lizzie is able to relate to another vampire in Aurora, uh, because they are very similar in that aspect. Alaric is alive. That's the good. 3 for 3. But also, Landon's still dead, and the necromancer has become. Sorry, and Ted has become the necromancer again. And Hope's humanity is still fucking off. We're literally balanced scales, which I guess makes sense. 3 good, 3 bad. I'm very conflicted on my feelings. It's a good episode. But oh dear lord, Hope's humanity being off is getting to me. Randy being dead feels unnecessary because he suddenly lost his Phoenix powers. What was it? Last season, the season before that? It was. What? Anyway, tell me what you guys thought of the episode down in the comment section down below. That's going to be for this video. If you guys haven't already, hit like, hit subscribe if you're new. I will see you guys next time, and as always, stay bright.